Hello, this is lesson 84, mean, median, mode, and range. So all of these things are dealing with a data set, so a bunch of numbers. You may be measuring how many days it rained in the month. You may be measuring how tall kids are. You maybe have a bunch of different measurements about how many calories you ate. So it's looking at a data set. So mean is also another name for the average of this set of numbers. Median is the middle of this data set of numbers, but you have to put them in order first. Mode is the most frequent, the one that occurs the most frequently. Sometimes you have more than one. So all of those are ways to describe the middle of a center of a data set. So you're looking at, if you look at how many days it rained in order, sometimes you get months with very little rain. Sometimes you get months with a bunch of rain. So you're looking at kind of overall, what happened overall in the middle of that set. And they're called measures of central tendency. So to measure the spread of the data, not just what's in the middle, if you kind of josh it all together, we use the range. So that tells you the highest and the lowest and what the difference is. So you say the highest minus the lowest, the largest minus the smallest set of numbers, and that's how you get range, okay? The average. So example 1 wants you to find the mean of this data set, or the average. So I've got 5 numbers. To find that, I'm going to add up those 5 numbers. So 2 plus 7 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3, I get 19. I have 5 numbers, so I divide 19 by 5, and I get 3 4/5, right? All right, so averaging is really taking, this doesn't apply to this, so ignore that for a minute. I have 3 groups, right? And I want to find the average of my Legos. So really what I'm doing is taking my groups, mushing them all together, and then redistributing them so there's the same amount in each group. Okay, so now I mushed them up. I added them all together. I have 9 of them. Okay, I'm going to redistribute them so that they're the same. So if I have 9, and I had 3 groups, I'm going to say 9 divided by 3, right? Okay. I did different colors just so it'd be easier to see. So, are they all equal now? So the average of my 1, my 2, and my 3 and my 5 would be 9. And there's 3 in each group, so the average is 3. Well, the average is 3. Total is 9. Okay? And that's what you're doing. If I had a big pile of books and I wanted to give the same amount to each kid, I would find the average of those books and then give that to each kid. I don't know, I think that's a math problem I saw somewhere. But that's what averaging means, is taking your whole set of numbers and putting them in equal piles. Okay. So, makes sense? Everybody remembers how to divide. You remember that 4 is your numerator, the 5 is your denominator, your remainder, and your divisor. So the average of that data set is 3 4/5. It should be kind of somewhere in the middle. It's definitely somewhere between the lowest and the highest. So 2 and 7, there's a couple of 3s, so it's going to be pretty close to 3. 7's kind of out there, so that seems like a reasonable answer. If I had gotten 27 for my average, I would know that's way off because it's not in between the lowest and the highest, or the smallest and the greatest. Okay, example 2 says Kayla tracked the number of days it rained each month during the school year and recorded the totals in a table. Okay, so here's Kayla's, her months, September, October, November, rainy days. Okay, so look at November. So she wants to find the median, the middle of that data set. So first I have to put them in order. So I find my 1 and cross that off. 2, I can cross that off. 3, I can cross that off. 5, 5, 7, 7, and 8. Sometimes, oh, did I have 6? Oh, 6. Left that out. Okay, that's why I like to cross them off, just because otherwise I lose track if there's a bunch of numbers. Okay, so in order to find the number in the middle, I'm going to work my way in. I think I did this on another lesson. So I'm going to come in 1, come in again, and there's the number in the middle, right? So it's a 5. So the median of this data set is 5. I know that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I divide 9 into 2, so 9 divided by 2, I find that that's going to be 4.5. So I'm going to count my 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 1 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so take your whole number and find the next number if you don't want to go inward. Okay, example 3, says Jordan recorded the number of inches of snow. He doesn't live in Florida, does he? That fell during the first 8 weeks of winter. Okay, so here's my week, here's my inches of snow, and we're going to find the median again. So I have to put them in order. So I do the same thing, and I got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to go inward. So, I have 2 numbers in the middle. So I don't really have a median, do I? So what number would be in between 5 and 6? Be 5.5, right? Well, what if this was like 27 and 32? Can I just add those up? So 5 plus 6 is 11, and then divide by 2 in order to find the number in the middle. So I do that. 2 goes into 11 5 times, the half remainder. So 5.5 is my median in this case, the number in the middle. Think about the median on a highway. That's in the middle of the road, isn't it? Okay. Example 4 says the bank manager recorded the number of new savings accounts opened. So day 1, day 2, number of accounts, okay? And I'm looking for the mode, the most frequently, most. So let's see. Day 6 and 7 both had 7. So that occurred twice. 7 did. And day 2 and 5 occurred twice. The rest of them, I don't see any more 6s, so that only happened once. I only see a 1 once, a 2 once, an 8 once, a 3 once. So 5 and 7 are the number of accounts that occur the most frequently. So in this case, I have 2 modes, 5 and 7. Okay. That is this lesson, so I think you're probably good to go. Did they not give us a range? Let's find the range of this set of numbers, just because. What's the highest number? All right, so it'd be 8, right? What's the lowest number? 1. So the range for that data set, this one right here, would be 7. So it's spread all the way from 1 to 8. So the difference between that is 7. All right, good luck.